Hi, my name is Jennifer L. Bishop. I am the author of Thredulan the Wealth Warrior on the Trail of Money Sense. So I want to tell you how Thredulan the Wealth Warrior came to be. I'm a single mother. After having several children, I became a bus driver, and I realized what I was making wasn't enough to sustain my family. But I was stuck and I didn't know what to do. And I thought about going to school, thought about if I go to school, I can get a better job. And I even worked several jobs. Sometimes I had two jobs, sometimes I had three jobs. And that wasn't making any sense either because although I was trying to get to a better place in my life, I wasn't. I was just spending less time with my children trying to figure it out and didn't figure it out because I was still living less than paycheck to paycheck. And when you can't live paycheck to paycheck, you're living in a deficit. And that's how I spent most of my adult life up until 2016 when I got a job working for Dallas Area Rapid Transit. And my life began to change. And I can only give thanks to God because God is the one who inspired all these things that happened in my life and inspired the change in my life. And with this change in my life, one of the things that God inspired me to do was spread the gospel, teach them about money, and then change my community from within. I heard change how people think about money, and I'm looking around, I'm like, who, me? I mean, again, I was working two jobs and I wasn't able to make my ends meet. So, how could I teach somebody about money? March of 2020, we had COVID happen. And I remember sitting on my bed talking to God and telling him that although I'm making enough money, I still don't know how to build wealth. And 5 months later, someone sent me a video of Candy teaching me about money. Now, you're probably wondering who Candy is. Candy Burris from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been watching her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta since like 2008, and no matter what she was going through, she was always building wealth, and that's who I referenced. And someone sent me a video with Candy teaching me how money works and things that I was never taught, and that's where my life began to change. What I would like to do is share this knowledge with you because all it is knowledge that we weren't taught. We weren't taught how money works. We weren't taught how to build generational wealth. And when I was a child, I used to think that in order to have generational wealth, you couldn't look like me. So you had to be born with it. And people that tend to look like me weren't born with wealth, didn't come with money. The only things that my mother and father could teach me was how to become a good student and how to go out into the world and get a job and work and provide for my family. But doing that, I still feel short because I didn't have the knowledge on how to build wealth. So now that I do have the knowledge and now that I am making the changes, I like to share this knowledge with you. And that's how Thedrelin, the Wealth Warrior, came to be. It was just passing knowledge to people about how to build wealth. So if what you just heard you found useful to you and could be useful to your children, please like the video and subscribe. Thank you.